You paid a premium price for you and your family to make magical and not so scary memories, but you only have one night. How do you make it worth it?
What are the experiences that are absolute treats, and which ones might leave you feeling tricked?
That's what we're figuring out today. If you're taking your kids to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, how should you actually spend those 5 hours?
Buckle up.
This is the Big Thunder Podcast. The parks may be far away, but the magic isn't.
So this episode is going to be for either a lot of people or a very specific person.
I think it's fun, even if you don't have kids, to still get a take on how to spend your time at Mickey's Not So Scary.
And the reason I said that is because this episode is for what we felt a lot of the podcasters and maybe YouTubers might neglect when covering the Disney holiday parties. And that is, what's it like to take kids of various ages when you have one night to do everything?
Mm-hmm. And we as parents who live in the Midwest get one night, one season, one chance.
One shot.
That's a lot of pressure.
So for those unfamiliar, how would you describe Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party?
So Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is an annual party that runs from August through October. Mm-hmm. And it's a very fun, special ticketed event. It starts at 7 p.m. and goes until midnight. And there are special treats and entertainment and fireworks and meet and greets and stage shows. I think I said entertainment, but during that time, during that 5 hours, you have exclusive party happenings.
Yeah, and if you go to the park that day and don't have a ticket for the event, they start kicking you out at 6.
6 o'clock, yep. And if you do have a ticket for the event, you can get in as early as 4, but the official party fun doesn't start until 7.
Correct. And then, of course, the closer you get to Halloween, the more expensive those tickets get.
Yes, and this year they're
a good chunk of change.
They are quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theme parks are probably most famous for their rides, so why don't we start there? What is your opinion of doing rides during the Halloween party?
I guess to start with, if you have a ride that you really want to go on, definitely prioritize that if you want. However, it will eat into the time of the party fun. There are some people that get party tickets, like my friend Liz loves to go to a party and not partake in the party activities. She just wants to ride all the rides at a lower standby
Traditionally, the rides during these parties have lower wait times.
Yep. And then there are other people like myself who want to go to the party and just do the parade and the special fireworks and the trick-or-treat stops. So if you're someone maybe in between, you could prioritize the rides that do something special for the party, Space Mountain goes completely dark. Mm-hmm. The teacups have fun lights and music.
Fog.
Laugh
Floor is the other one.
They just close
for
a trick-or-treat stop, but they continuously run it.
Yes, they continuously have sort of a Halloween laughter stuff on the screen. So it's continuously going, but it's not like show times where you go in and you watch a show and then you leave. It's just you come in and you can hang out and eat your candy and watch a show and take at your own pace.
Yeah.
But those are the 3 overlays that they have for rides or attractions.
Right. And so if seeing rides outside of the norm is something that you think you'd really enjoy, then I would prioritize that. And then obviously because it's a Halloween party, Haunted Mansion is very on theme. They don't do anything special like bring out Muppets yet.
They the queue will have characters.
That's true.
Yeah.
The queue for Haunted Mansion has live performers, ghosts.
Live. I don't know if I call them
That's
live.
True. I know. I stopped because I was yeah. So Haunted Mansion, I think, is kind of a must. For us, I feel like it was a must do for the Halloween party because
I really wanted to see Madame Carlotta.
Yeah, and she was cool.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. It's only polite to ask me how I'm doing now.
How are you doing?
I'm dead. Thanks for asking.
Also, if you're a Haunted Mansion fan, they do have more Haunted Mansion characters out and about this year.
This year's very Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, there was a spooky ghost greeting people. They had caretakers talking at a booth. They had photo ops with gravediggers.
This is when you walk in. So one other cool thing about the party is when you come into Magic Kingdom, well, cool and also be aware of. If it's your first time coming to Magic Kingdom and you choose a party night to come, you will not be able to walk in and get that iconic like Main Street castle view. They kind of route you backstage where you walk in on Main Street, and then right there by Tony's Town Square, they take you behind the confectionery and you come into the party kind of around. And you'll get to see the castle once you kind of walk around, but you don't get to go up Main Street unless you're already in the park that day and you get your wristband somewhere else. But they put wristbands on you and then they like bring you around.
Yeah.
And then when they're bringing you around, they have that like fun little entertainment that he was just talking about, where there's like some fun characters and there's like fog and music, and then you get your trick-or-treat bag, which has
full-size candy in it. So going back to rides, before we had a couple hours before the party started, that's when we did Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Yes.
That's when the adults did
Tron.
The young adults did Tron, whereas our youngest, who was 6 at the time, went with her grandma to do Dumbo and the Speedway and the teacups.
Yeah.
They did those. So they got all those in the time it took us to ride Tron.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be like a pro tip if you're going with kids, to get to the party as soon as you can, but also knowing that you're going to be up until midnight. It's kind of a give or take, and you have to know how your kids are going to do.
Yeah.
If you can get there and be there right at 4, you get the most bang for your buck as far as time in the park goes. But if it's really important to you that your kids last until 1 in the morning and you need to have like an afternoon rest and you can't get there right at 4, then like you kind of need to make that decision.
Yeah. During the party, we rode Winnie the Pooh and the Carousel in Haunted Mansion.
We did the carousel?
Yeah.
You and the girls rode the carousel.
Correct.
And then me and your mom and your brother went and got more candy.
Yeah. And we also had one more evening at Magic Kingdom planned into our trip that we were able to do other stuff.
Because we had park hopper tickets.
Yeah.
And that's where we did Pirates, which Pirates used to have a cool, not overlay, but for the party they would have live performers in the ride.
And in the queue.
And that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, you can still get your pirate fix, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But no, it's not part of the ride anymore. All right, let's talk about the big 3 entertainment stuff. So you've got the Boo to You Parade. You've got the Not So Spooky Spectacular. That's the fireworks. And then you've got the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. So if you're going with kids, would you hit up all 3? Or would you prioritize some more than others?
I think it depends on a few things. If your kids are good staying still and like standing in one spot, you could hit all 3 things on Main Street. You wouldn't have to move. You could just like basically shift your perspective. So the Boo to You Parade starts at 8, right?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's
the first parade starts at 8.
Yeah.
The fireworks are at
I think 9.
And then the stage show happens at 10.
Yeah.
So that's like factoring in, like you have to, like if you want to be on Main Street, you're pretty much going to go there right at 7.
Yeah.
When the parade, or like when the party starts.
Yeah.
So your whole parade your whole party will be spent just like staying put to watch things. Our kids would hate that.
Yeah. I think I would hate that.
Yeah. We didn't even get to the parade. We went to did we do the second parade or the first?
We did the first parade in Frontierland.
Yeah, and it was packed
Yeah.
and hard to see. And that's because we didn't like prioritize getting a spot.
Yeah.
I would say maybe pick one that's a priority.
Yeah.
And then pick another one that would be a nice to do. And then if you happen to get all 3, that's great.
Why don't you rank them? What would be yours? What would be your must do, and then one a nice to do, and then
my must do would be the parade.
Yeah.
I think the Boo to You Parade is super special, especially the Gravediggers, and it's just like it's iconic, and you only get to see that parade during that party.
Yeah.
Now, I guess the stage show and the fireworks, you could say the same. I would say the second would be the fireworks.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm a happily ever after girl.
Yeah.
The fireworks are super cool because you get the giant Jack Skellington puppet. I think the stage show is awesome, but I have like claustrophobia issues, and I don't think you can see it unless you're like right up there. You can hear the music anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, we watched it. We were kind of off to the side, like you're going into Liberty Square, and we could see it enough to be away from the crowd and like hear the music. But like, if you really want to like enjoy it and see it, you'd have to kind of be up in the hub, and that's not for me.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard for kids because kids can't really see.
Yeah, and do your kids love Hocus Pocus to where you should make it a priority?
But there's other characters than just Hocus Pocus.
Yeah,
too,
but like, I mean, the Sanderson sisters are the draw.
right. But there's also like
You kids might like Hocus Pocus, but be honest, do they love Hocus Pocus? Anyways.
That was like a lot of drama.
Do you go first parade or second parade?
So the first parade they say is busier. I would say go first parade because Florida weather is really
the same thing.
So they will cancel the parade if it's raining, and I don't know that you'd want to risk it, and especially because it's August or October, so it's hurricane season and it's very wet season. I would say for insurance purposes, go to the first parade and then enjoy lower crowds on rides during the second parade.
Yeah. And if you do decide to skip the fireworks, that's a great time to go on rides because the wait times will be down.
Yep. We rode Big Thunder Mountain during the
Christmas party fireworks.
And you can still like see them, but it's cool.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the other entertainment they have going on. New this year is a masquerade with Stitch. That's where you can join Stitch and his pals, Lilo and Angel, at Rocket Tower Plaza Stage in Tomorrowland, where Stitch is hosting an ever-changing masquerade after getting his paws on Lilo's costume trunk. Every accessory he tries on sparks a theme swap, keeping the party playfully unpredictable all night long. That is where they had a Descendants and Zombies dance party last year, but now you can do Destination Descend Dance Party inside Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe.
Yep, and if you've never been to Magic Kingdom before, both of those things are very near each other in Tomorrowland.
Yep. And then the other thing that's new this year, pour one out for Rusty Cutlass. New, see the Spirited Swashbucklers. This is also the Buccaneer Bash. Sail over to Adventureland where Captain Jack Sparrow has dropped anchor to lead a swashbuckling series of pirate antics. So Jack Sparrow's there. Sometimes it's Captain Barbossa. They have another pirate band. There's some juggling. Mm-hmm. There's kids participation games. It seems like lots of fun. Yeah,
I think all three of those things, both dance parties and going to see Captain Jack Sparrow would be a lot of fun for little kids because they get a chance to maybe get out of a stroller and jump around, and there's loud music and lights and bubbles and you really let them get like their energy out.
Yeah. And then, of course, the Cadaver Dans return in Frontierland.
I could see those being scary. Happy Halloween. Little Abby would have been afraid of that.
Sure.
I think they're very cool as an adult, understanding like that they're just in makeup. But I think some of this, even though it's not so scary, I think some of it could be a little scary.
All right. So of those entertainment offerings, is there any you think you would go out of your way to do or should go out of your way to do? Or are they more of like side quests? Like, oh, we're walking past Adventureland, let's stop and look at the pirates.
I think if you are going with kids, they should be a priority. Because I think as a young kid, having a dance party in Magic Kingdom with Stitch would be like a core memory. So I think if you have kids, you should prioritize at least one of them.
Yeah.
Like for us, our kids would probably like the Descend Dance one most.
Yeah.
The pirate one was so cool and the vibes are really cool over there. But like they both love Descendants.
Yeah. Well, and also, we had our 7-year-old was popped in the room while we were watching a live stream of the first Halloween party. And she saw all the kids up on stage with Jack Sparrow. And she was like, why didn't I get to go up there and be with the pirates? Why do they get to and I don't?
Yeah.
And obviously it wasn't offered the year we went. But
Rusty Cutlass was not. They were very interactive and they engaged with kids, but it wasn't like...
It wasn't like this.
No.
Yeah.
And I would like to see, Power Max and Powerline...
I was just going to say that too.
...are doing something different this year. Many years before, they would like do a little dance before the parade on Main Street, and now they are on a stage show over in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, and what I've also seen them do it at this same pirate place this year in Adventureland. It's like it's those like at least those 2 like stages. Max will come up and do his power line routine.
Okay. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see that.
Well, speaking of characters, there's lots of unique characters, some roaming, some at designated places. But trying to meet them can eat into the time of your party, standing in line waiting to meet these
Some
unique
of them,
characters.
absolutely.
We at the party met no characters. We did not want to meet it.
We did the trick-or-treat stop where we got to see the Evil Queen.
Yeah, and we saw Pumpkin Donald.
Happy Halloween, Donald. And Lily.
And we chatted with Cruella.
On the way in.
Because she talked about us being dressed as puppies.
Correct.
Finally, the puppies down here.
But we didn't
have a stand in line specifically to meet a character.
I wanted to meet Mickey and Minnie.
Well, I was just going to ask, did you like that we didn't meet any characters, or do you think we should have stood in line to meet somebody?
I think we spent our time, we sat down, we looked at what really mattered. One kid does not like to meet characters.
One would rather eat glass than talk to a character.
I think we had a nice mix of being able to talk and see characters while also not cutting into any party time.
And the other one loves to meet characters. That's her favorite thing. I think I just heard her drop something above me.
Yes. And we got to do both. We didn't have to wait in line for one, and we got to meet others naturally, organically throughout the party.
Yeah.
I wish we would have waited for Mickey and Minnie, but I understand that it would have cut a lot of time.
Yeah. Would you say you have a top 3 that if you're going to meet a character, you should meet one of these? Obviously, the caveat is like if you love a specific character, that's the one you should go to. But like as far as if let's say you love them all equally,
okay,
and you love meeting characters,
yes,
which ones would you go to?
Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Number 1, I would meet Winnie the Pooh and friends because they are dressed in the cutest freaking little costumes.
And you get most characters for your weight.
Yeah.
Because you get 4 of them.
They are so cute. And we got to walk by and see them, and I squealed and had a minute, but I would prioritize them because they're so cute, and their line is quite long. Mickey and Minnie because they are in their party outfits.
And you should thank them for
hosting.
Yeah.
And they're very, very cute party outfits. And then I think the third one, I think for me it's Ariel and Eric.
Really? Teal dress Ariel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you don't get to see... I'm a 80s baby, and Ariel and Belle were like everything to me. Mm-hmm. And you never let me go meet Ariel.
I've never stopped you.
And you're always like, we're not gonna ride her ride.
And we always do ride her ride. Every time
I would
we ride
love
her
to
ride.
meet Eric. I think he was my first crush.
Okay.
That black hair. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Another unique offering to the Halloween party is the trick-or-treat stops that we've talked about. There's 15 of them throughout the park.
I didn't realize there's so many.
They're designated by giant light-up
Mars candy inflatables that light up.
Some of them are inside, some of them are outside, some of them are in attractions that are, closed for the party, such as the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Mm-hmm. Your favorite?
Yep, they love that Tiki Room. How important is going and getting lots of candy for you?
Lots of candy, not important. I think going to some of them is super fun. It's part of the fun of the party, and it's, complimentary candy. Mm-hmm. I think we had a lot of fun while we did it. And we got to try the Snickers that we've never had before last year. I think it's a lot of fun. I know there are people who go to the party just to fill pillowcases full of candy. So that's kind of up to you and your family too.
Yeah. Unless candy is super important and you want to get as much as possible. Mm-hmm. I think you only need 4 stops.
Okay.
We mentioned Monsters and Glafflor because you get candy and you get a little bit of a show. Mm-hmm. Fairy Tale Hall.
Yes.
I think you go Evil Queen might be in there.
Look lovely tonight. Thank you. Very fair. Fairest of them all.
Maleficent might be in there. Both of them might be in there. So you get candy and a character.
Yep.
Diamond Horseshoe.
That looked cool.
If you go in there, you might get the Hitchhiking Ghosts up on stage. And then...
Well, and even if you don't, it's so lit and it's super cool and it's air conditioned.
Well, yeah. These are all my picks are inside.
Air conditioned.
And then lastly, Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Yeah, that was mine too.
Pirate Goofy was in there the first night of party. It might rotate throughout the
Yeah.
night. It might rotate by day. When we went, it was Pumpkin Donald. So yeah, those are the 4 candy stops I think you need to hit. I don't know if unless you're trying to get more and more candy. I think those are just the ones. So Diamond Horseshoe, Fairy Tale Hall, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, Mickey's PhilharMagic.
And a pro tip that we have always picked up from YouTubers is if you go to the trick or treat stops later at night, you get more candy, but that didn't happen for us.
I think you just go later at night so you don't have to carry it around all night.
Yeah, it does get heavy. And so if you have a stroller, it's awesome. If you don't have a stroller and it's just like one more thing to carry, that's something to think about.
All right. Another unique thing about the Halloween party is costumes.
I was just going to say, we didn't talk about costumes.
Yeah. So one of the most Googled questions about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is costume ideas.
Yes.
They're not mandatory, but it is unique to the party. It makes it a little more fun, and it's the only time that adults get to wear costumes.
That is true.
They have rules. You don't get to wear whatever, so you can't have anything that drags on the ground. You can't have anything that covers your face. Face paint's okay?
Yeah.
No mask. And you can't have a realistic weapon.
No.
Do you have any fun costume ideas for families?
Do I have, me personally?
Yeah.
I like when big groups all coordinate and do like a whole movie, or some people get really obscure and do park.
Like park characters?
Yeah, like really.
Like the family from Carousel of Progress.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think any effort people put in is really enjoyable. I love like when people do like Peter Pan.
Yeah, Peter Pan and the Lost Boys.
I love when people do like Seven Dwarfs and Snow White, Toy Story.
I think that's the most popular one this year. I
Well,
saw
yeah.
so many families
It's a lot
of
of
Toy Story characters.
and it's easy, and like you have to remember it's like 95 degrees and like 100% humidity. So whatever you're wearing, like you still are at a Florida theme park.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Be comfortable.
Be practical. Whatever you choose, remember it's hot. Remember you're going to be walking. So
Yeah.
whatever boots or heels you think you're going to wear, don't.
Converses.
Yeah.
Like our daughter was like, I have to wear these red Converses because this is like the vibe.
Yeah.
And by 8:00, she was like, can I sit in the stroller? Honestly, for little kids, I would say one of my favorite tips is to just have lights. Like have your stroller lit up, maybe have like glow sticks on their arms. The thing about Magic Kingdom is it can get really, really dark in some spots, especially over like in Adventureland. It's like very candle lit and like moody. And so like have things, like have pieces of your costume or have it incorporated where like things can be lit up. Just something easy.
Yeah. And, last thing is if you are going to be going on rides, think about what you're going to have to take off. So if you're wearing wings or jetpacks
Hats.
or,
Big skirts, like can you ride a ride in like a princess dress?
Yeah.
And if you can't, maybe that's not what you care about. But yeah, just something to consider.
Yeah, if your kid wants to be Tinkerbell and they've got giant fairy wings, they're going to have to take them off when they go on a ride. If it's a ride that, they got to get strapped in for.
We've bought 2 sets of Tinkerbell fairy wings over the years. And if you don't have a stroller, like you're holding all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's going on the ride with you.
Right.
If you do have a stroller, which you should, even if you don't have kids riding in a stroller, take a stroller. Like, it's such a helpful little piece of the fun.
Yeah. So here's my final tip, and I think it's one that works for any theme park trip. And that's talk to everyone in your group, everyone in your party before you get there, when you're making your plan. Find out what everyone's number one priority is. Try to get in everyone's number one. It doesn't matter if it's a ride, it's a parade, maybe it's the fireworks. Maybe it is seeing the cadaver dance. Maybe that's what somebody's number one is. Make sure everyone's included so that people don't feel like they're missing out on something. If you ask me this year, having already done the party once, what my number one would be, it would be going to get the fantastic garlic butter burger from Cosmic Rays. It's an Angus beef burger with boursin and brie fondue, crispy onions and garlic pickles on a toasted black bun served with French fries. That's what I would want to do at the party. Anything other than that is icing on the cake.
Wow. See, we didn't even talk about the food. That's a good point, is eating during the party is also going to take a chunk of your time. And so I would recommend not having this be the time to go like do a Cinderella's table sit down. This is not the time to go to like be our guest. This is the time to go and get party exclusive food that you can't get anywhere else, which is typically a quick service or a snack cart. So I would utilize mobile ordering during the party whenever you can, so you don't have to stand in those standby lines, because those lines can get really long. Friday night we saw that at like the launching pad over in Tomorrowland.
The launching
pad, I always do that. The line was insane because people want to get the Instagrammable food and they want to like try it. Have a plan for food, because a meltdown from hunger or too much sugar is also going to kind of ruin things. So like plan for that too.
Yeah. What is the most you would pay for a ticket to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party before you felt like you weren't getting your money's worth?
That's hard. I don't know. There's a lot of variables there.
Yeah. Well, let's rewind it. Do you remember what I think we went mid-October and it was around 170. Yeah, 180. Do you feel like we got $180 worth of fun per ticket? So, for the four of us, that's about $800.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we got enough in that time? Or do you wish we would have gone earlier when it was a little cheaper?
No, I think I loved that we got to go in October because it felt more Halloween.
Yeah. Like right now it still feels like summer.
Right.
It still feels like Cool Kid Summer.
It very much is still Cool Kid Summer feeling. I think when it comes to the paying for the party or paying for Disney in general, you're going because you want to escape real life and you want to have a nice time with your family and you want to like have joy and have a lot of fun. And so whatever that's worth to you. And I think for us, it was a lot of money and we were disappointed in some stuff. Like we were very honest about that. The crowds, our party night were crazy.
Yeah.
And then we learned that what happens is at the beginning of party season, if parties get rained out, people have the opportunity to either get a refund or come to a different party. And I think there were 3 parties that were rained out before our party.
Yeah. That's not like a set designated rule.
No.
That you can get a refund or move it.
That varies based on the severity of the rain and the weather that night and like if they have to cancel everything.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, it rained and I didn't have a good time.
Yeah.
Like that's not what we're saying. But like, so there's a lot of things to factor in. And I think as long as your expectations are, I'm going to have this experience and see the pumpkins and the special decorations or see the parade and knowing that there could be disappointments, I think $200 or less a ticket is probably where I would be.
I think I'd agree with that.
I don't think I could go over $200 a ticket just because at that point, like, it's super fun and it's really magical and I'd love to do it, but for $250 per person, it's out of reach for us.
Yeah. And
I think it's out of reach for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think even where the prices are now can sometimes feel like a really big squeeze, which is why going to Disney is a once in a lifetime trip for a lot of people. And that's why they spend time researching and doing all of the prep work, like listening to podcasts or YouTube videos, because you want to try to make the most out of your money. And I think a lot of it, and it's so cheesy and so corny, but it's just the perspective you have, because you can plan and you can do everything possible and there's always going to be things that go wrong or things that you don't get to see, or the weather might really suck that day. Yeah.
All right, well, how about you guys? What is the most you would pay for a ticket to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? Let us know in the comments or find us on Facebook, Instagram, or Threads at Big Thunder Pod.
Threads is really where we enjoy chatting with people. Threads is so fun.
Next time on the Big Thunder Podcast, it's going to be the fallout from D23, the Ultimate Fan Event. We'll probably just cover the park stuff, but unless there's big movie or TV news that I'm excited about, we'll probably just focus on park
I'm really
things.
excited for park stuff. I want to know more about Villains Land and Cars Land, even though it's not called Cars Land, we're calling it Cars Land. And Kanto Land, which is not called that either. What are you excited? Like,
I'll be curious to hear if the rumors are true about lengthy refurbishment for Space Mountain.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, and chat or hearing about us chat about our experience at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Share this with somebody that you think would like it.
And don't forget to leave us a comment. We might read it on the show. Like this comment I had from House of 1,000 Fabrics over on Threads when I posted my joking predictions for D23 about what I would like to see. I listed all the Muppet-themed things I want to see announced. And they commented that they should announce that the new X-Men are just the Muppets and Sadie Sink. And then I said that Animal would be a great Wolverine. And I stand by that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well, don't forget to check out the Big Thunder podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Whenever there's a new episode, they're lots of fun.
Yeah. We're busy millennial parents with multiple jobs. But someday, this will be regular.
Yeah, there'll be a schedule that'll be so accurate you can set your watch to it.
Yeah, we appreciate you listening and hanging out with us. You get it.
Yeah. See you next time and enjoy the ride.
This episode of the Big Thunder podcast was brought to you by Mini Vacay, your personal shortcut to a magical vacation.